I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. Not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have. I must stand with anybody that stands right, and stand with him while he is right, and part with him when he goes wrong. Character is like a tree and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it, the tree is the real thing. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Marriage is neither heaven nor hell, it is simply purgatory. Sir, my concern is not whether God is on our side, my greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. Common-looking people are the best in the world, that is the reason the Lord makes so many of them. He has a right to criticize, who has a heart to help. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. Love is the chain to lock a child to its parent. Most folks are about as happy as they make their minds up to be. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt, leave nothing for tomorrow which can be done today. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. How many legs does a dog have if you call his tail a leg? 4. Saying that a tail is a leg doesn't make it a leg. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. I like to see a man proud of the place in which he lives. I like to see a man live so that his place will be proud of him. When I do good I feel good, when I do bad I feel bad, and that's my religion. I will prepare and someday my chance will come. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. Avoid popularity if you would have peace. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. A house divided against itself cannot stand. True patriotism is better than the wrong kind of piety. Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail. Without it, nothing can succeed. If there is anything that a man can do well, I say let him do it. Give him a chance. I have great respect for the semicolon, it is a mighty handy little fellow. I have talked with great men, and I do not see how they differ from others. If a man had more than one life, I think a little hanging would not hurt this one, but after he is once dead, we cannot bring him back, no matter how sorry we may be, so the boy shall be pardoned. Let the people on both sides keep their self-possession, and just as other clouds have cleared away in due time, so will this, and this great nation shall continue to prosper as before. Labor is prior to, and independent of, capital. Capital is only the fruit of labor, and could never have existed if labor had not first existed. Labor is the superior of capital, and deserves much the higher consideration. Property is the fruit of labor. Property is desirable, is a positive good in the world. That some should be rich, shows that others may become rich, and hence is just encouragement to industry and enterprise. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. No man is good enough to govern another man without that other's consent. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next.